And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
And look, he's going to take a shot right away. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Texas.
What a way to start this game. This quarterback saw a matchup that he liked. He had a one-on-one opportunity. He takes it, and there's the accuracy and the arm strength we talked about with this quarterback. Full display here on the opening play for a touchdown.
And now to try here for the extra point. PAT makes it 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he steps out of bounds at the 15. That's where they'll start the drive. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? To the air. It's Cox. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. And their first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal.
The ball is picked off.
He goes down, but snags the ball and gives this defense a takeaway.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his
muscles across the goal line.
Touchdown, Longhorns. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive.
Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Receiver makes the grab, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Back to throw. It's Cox.
Caught quickly.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Over the middle and incomplete. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz? Looking to throw yet again. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Punting, ready to boot it away. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Oh, and he fumbled it. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
Well, that returner might not see very many more chances in this game. And that's a real heads-up play by his teammates to recover the ball so the offense can keep possession.
The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And it's picked off in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Back to pass. It's Cox. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. He's going to bring up a 3rd down play. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Looks like Missouri will have the 1st down.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a 1st down.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They ate up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Using his legs here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the 2nd and 3rd option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that 1st down.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Cox. He's hit right as he throws it.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Pass incomplete. So here comes the punt team. And a low line drive, ugly punt. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Linebacker shifting around now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Physical run earns the first down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And then first down, right back to the running game. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. Longhorns will line up here on first down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this third and goal play. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
And his running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
He had the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. To throw, it's Cox. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he never had a chance. Tackle in the backfield.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a third down.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Running out of time in the pocket. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Needs a completion here on 4th down.
And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time.
He's got some room and some blockers here. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being way cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
Solid run, tackled to the 45-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards.
And he lofts it toward the sideline.
He's got it near the end zone. They're not going to get him. He's in.
Touchdown, Longhorns.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football.
Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him.
That'll bring up 2nd down.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
Looking to scramble.
On the run here, taking a deep shot. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Can he take it all the way?
Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he lofts it deep over the middle.
Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops with the 2-minute warning. Dropping back. It's Cox. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. And he's got some open field ahead. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Tackle made after just a short game.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Got space, looking to score.
Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense cannot be stopped. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And the point after is right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead.
Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
A completion sets up a second down play. Dropping back, it's Cox. Throws to the tight end. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. After the incompletion, he'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And this pass is caught. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. A new set of downs after that completion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They'll try to run for the first down. Finding some room with the 25. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. Nowhere to run up the middle. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Scanning the field. It's Cox. Caught near the goal line. The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And they're trying to punch it in here. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. First half clock with just 8 seconds remaining. It'll be 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. The attempt is no good. He missed it. That's just a minor blip there in what's been a thoroughly one-sided dominance. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick it off to begin the second half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. And they get the second half started with their running play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24.
Easy. Tuna. Acorn. Hornet.
Looking to pass. It's Cox. He'll take a deep shot here. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. It's a shotgun run call. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Lets it fly to the wideout. Touchdown, Texas. To stretch the lead, the route is on. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. The conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Timber. Logger.
Looking to throw. It's Cox. Going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
Using his legs on the scramble. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. Great job of the defense pushing him back on first down. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He's running out of time here. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. And the route is on. And they get set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Makes a quick catch. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And he lofts it toward the left sideline. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Texas. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. In a conference championship game, this quarterback, this receiver, having a performance we are never going to forget.
You know, at this point, I'm just kind of sitting back, just enjoying it. I don't even know what to say from an analytical standpoint because it just keeps happening over and over again. But it sure is fun to just sit back and watch these guys execute.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage, but a bad decision to bring it out. The offense has to be careful now. Backed up inside their own 10. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Cox. Trying to extend the play. Quarterback looking to scramble.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Looks like Missouri will have the first down. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field.
Get set, get set.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Stop right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
Hands off to the left. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Scanning the field. It's Cox. Caught in the flat by the running back. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Wow, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
4-2 Spider.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking right, this one caught. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. And the defense make adjustments here.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That'll pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 38.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. Here's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive. Running the ball, throwing the football. Seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackle made after a big gain. Another big play for this offense, but they are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult.